What is going on, guys? It is Mr. Banks here coming at you live with another trade recap. And today I'm going to be going over Google. And I want to simplify trading for you. I'm seeing a lot of people overcomplicate trading, thinking they need this and that. Guys, all you need is a chart, some levels, and that is it. I'm going to simplify trading so that you can understand it to become a consistent and profitable trader. Stop overcomplicating it, make it simple. First, go ahead and like and subscribe so you don't miss any of this educational content I put out on a daily basis. So today we hit Google for over 90%. And guys, I'll go ahead and show you. What I'm going over today is actual real trades that we take in the Discord. These are live trades that we take. You guys can see that, we have the winners, right? People are winning from these trades. So first I want to talk about is this, guys. First thing I want to talk about is, what do stocks do? Let's simplify it because they only do three things. That is it. They will only ever do three things. And those three things that they do is they will bounce on a support, they will break through a resistance or support, or reject a resistance. So let me rephrase that one more time. They will bounce on a support, they will reject a resistance, or they will break out of a resistance or break down from a support. And then guess what they'll go do? Go find another support or go find another resistance. That is all they do, guys. So when you try to overcomplicate things and you're like, well, I don't know where the stock's going, what should it do? What is it doing? Guys, is it bouncing on a support? Is it rejecting a resistance, or is it breaking through to go find another support or to go find another resistance? That is all they're doing. So now that you have that in mind, let me go over Google today. Let's take a look here. Google, we have 127. So I like to use the 1 hour time frame to find my big levels, right? To find my big levels. So we could see all the way, dating all the way back from May, we have 127 as a huge level. We have 129 as a huge level, right? 127, 129. 129 brought us down to, right, the most recent low, about 116. 129 brought us down to the most recent low. So this is a very major level. That's what it's telling me, is that there was a lot of sellers here. And if we just so happen to break back above that level and find it as support, that means there's going to be a lot of buyers there. There is a lot of demand. It was once a huge resistance where there was a lot of sellers. But if we can break back above and find that as support, it's going to be a massive support. Same with this 127 level, right? We have 127 as a huge level, 127 here. So this just gave us another recent low, right? This 127 level. But then what happened? Earnings came out and we absolutely ran through 127 and 129, right? So you guys can see that 127, 129, right? Here's 127 as well, 129, 127, 129. We ran through that, right? And then what did we do? We found 129 here as a major support. We ran up to this most recent high at 133.75. Now we came down and found support again. We broke through that 129, but where do we find support again? Well, we found support at 127, right? So we know that 127 is a very big level, huge level. You know that 129 up here is a huge level. We could see it that it found support, created a new high, and then we came back down. And then guess what? Guess where we found the next big support? 127. Exactly. So now what is happening from this point? Well, we came back down. We looked at 127. I just showed you 129, right? 129 and 127 are two huge levels. We broke back down to 127. And now what is happening? Well, we broke back up and now we're coming back down and creating a higher low. So what is a bullish trend? Well, it's creating a higher high and a higher low from a recent low. So here's our recent low. We're now creating a higher high, right? Broke down a higher high and then a higher low, right? From this recent low. So we're creating higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher lows, right? You guys can see that. So now this is telling me that we're now in a bullish trend, right? The trend is now up from our major level of support. So if we cannot break down from this major level of support, where do you think we're going to go? Stocks will usually tell you where they're going to go mostly by telling you where they're not going to go. Well, if we can't break down from a major support like this 127, we're more than likely going to head up, which is exactly what we did. Now let's take a look here. What happened here? Well, we broke back above, right? Here we are pre-market. We broke back above 129. Here's our 129 level, right? This is 129 right here. You guys can see it right over here, 129. Well, we broke back above 129. So from 127, we bounced, and then we created a higher low at 128. We didn't even get back to 127. That's showing us that there is major demand at 127. Now there's demand at 128. We broke back above at 129. So if we know that 129 is a huge level, right? Huge level of support. Take you back one more time, right? This was a major rejection level, turn into a major support. So now if we're holding support at the morning here, we're showing that we have a bullish trend starting to form. If we can't break back below 129, where is the stock going to go? Well, the stock's going to go most likely to our next level, which we could see here. I had 131, about 131.25 here. You guys can see rejection, breakout, right? Pretty big level here at 131. Resistance, 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 right? Support, breakout, resistance. 131 is the next level. So again, understand levels. What do stocks do? They will bounce on a support, right? They will break through or they will reject a resistance. So if we're bouncing on a support, and especially these huge levels here, and it's telling us we don't want to go back down, then we're obviously going to hold that support and go up to the next level. One of the biggest things with traders is, well, what if it rug pulls? I think it's going to keep going down. Is it going to hold us support? Guys, the chances of something rug pulling you is very slim to none. The only time that happens is if there's major news or we have a huge data day like FOMC, etc., where, that's going to move it pretty bigly and we get like this, you could say, rug pull. But if we don't have that major data happening, and if we don't have news, which obviously that type of news isn't coming out, it's very rarely coming out where you have a rug pull from a news like that. If anything, news mostly is positive and it will jump on the news. So again, we held 127. We're creating a bullish trend here with the higher low, higher high, higher low. And then we're opening up at this 129 level. So we went and reclaimed this major support resistance flip. And it's showing us at the open, I'll go down to the smaller time frame. It's showing us at the open that we don't want to break back down this major support resistance flip. Then where are we going to go? We're going to go up, right? If we're not going to go down, it's showing us that there's demand there. There's buyers there. We're going to head up. So we took the trade here, right? Nice bounce into our 130, 131 level, right? And then we got up to 131 here. So we came back down. Say you missed the opening trade, volatility's there. We came back down. Where are we holding? Well, we came back down and held support at this 129 level again. So now that's saying us, okay, yeah, we're selling off. You could say, oh, I'm going to, it's going to rug pull, whatever. But then what happens? We come back down to our 129 level, right? It's 129. We have a major hammer candle. So what is this wick telling us? It's telling us that when we came back down, this is even more confluence that there are big buyers here, right? There is demand there. They do not want to see this stock go back down. It's showing us that this is heavy support here at this 129 level. So again, we opened up at 129. We held it as support. Okay, we're going to head up. We kind of sold back. We pulled back into this 129 level. And then guess what happened? Held it as support. Again, we have a major hammer candle, long wick to the downside, right? On the 5-minute here. That's showing us that it came back down. And then this wick is telling us that the buyers bought it back up. So heavy demand here around pre-market high, around 129. So we're seeing that this is a major support resistance level. I'll show you one more time on the 1 hour, right? This 129, major level, right? It gave us our recent major low from 129. We broke back above. We held it as support. We went back down and held, we bounced off that 127 level. We came back down, created a higher low. And then today We reclaim this huge level at 129, this huge support resistance flip as support again. So it's telling us we don't want to go down, guys. We don't want to go down yet. We want to hold this as support. We want to go up. So we have the trend up. We have a reclaim of a major level at support. And then what happened was we went up, we retested it again. And then once that retest showed us that the buyers were there, we pretty much just trended up the entire day. That is why I took the trade. I hope that simplifies things for you. I'm a very just, all you need is a chart and levels, understanding the trend, and you will be able to make money, right? You don't need to overcomplicate this. What is the stock telling you? Well, what do stocks do? Again, I'll remind you, they do three things. They bounce on support, they reject a resistance, or they break through a resistance, break down from a support, and then go find another support and another resistance. That's all they do over and over and over again. So if a stock is telling you that there's demand here or there's buying here on a major support, well, then it's most likely going to go reach the next level, which is exactly what it did. If a stock is telling you that there's a lot of sellers coming in, right? We have a huge wick to the upside, a lot of sellers coming in around 131, 130.30, right? We went up to this 130 level. Well, guess what happened? It went back down to this level, right? So you guys see this? We went to this level. Sellers were saying they were present. And then we went back down to this level. This level, buyers showed up, they were present. And then, so now this is a perfect example of stocks are just trading level to level. Are there more buyers? Are there more sellers? Well, if there's more sellers, it's probably going to come back down to this level. If there's more buyers, it's probably going to go back up to this level, right? Because there's more demand than supply. There's more supply than demand, right? Simplify it. It is a battle between buyers and sellers. That is all you need to be thinking about. Are the buyers winning? Are the sellers winning? If the sellers are winning, then we're going to get a pullback. If not a slight sell off, right? And then we go short. If there's buyers at a major demand, right? There's more buyers than sellers at a major support or demand. Well, we're probably going to head up, right? There's more demand than supply. It heads up. It's more supply than demand. We head down. Plays level to level. That is all they're doing. And you guys can see this. We held this as demand support. We broke out this level here now. Held it as support. Well, we don't want to break that back down from this level. So we're just going to go reach the next level. Okay. Yes, it came back down. But then we held back, found out support, and headed higher. So guys, this is all stocks do. They trade level to level. They bounce on support. They reject their resistance, and then they break out to either go find another support or resistance. I say that all they do. Simplify this, please. You don't need to do all this fancy things, have all these indicators and whatnots and flow and all this bullshit, in my opinion, on your chart. All you need to know is, are there more buyers? Are there more sellers? Is this a major level? If it is it holding? Is it rejecting? Understanding the trend. And that's really all you need, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm here to try to simplify trading to make it as simple as possible. It's something that traders overcomplicate. I've been doing this for 10 years, and this is what my chart looks like now. It's very simple. I was there when I used to have a lot of indicators, and now this is what I'm looking at. That's it. I'm understanding, is it bullish? Is it bullish on the day on the bigger picture? Go to intraday. Is it holding this support? Is it rejecting this resistance? If so, I take the appropriate trade in that way. Hope you enjoyed this, guys. My name is Mr. Banks. Drop a comment if you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, I will see you around. As always, love you guys. Thank you guys for coming out and becoming better traders and furthering your education in this space. I will see you guys next time on another trade recap. Let's have a good rest of the week and absolutely kill it. Remember, one trade at a time, focus on it, execute, and the money will always follow. See you guys later.